We need to have a serious discussion about the new footage that just leaked from 50 Cent's documentary on Diddy. It contains some of the most shocking and outrageous revelations we've seen in a long time. In the documentary, 50 Cent features survivors and witnesses of what they claim are Diddy's criminal activities, detailing what they allege he did to them and their loved ones. After teasing Diddy for weeks, 50 Cent has escalated things by asserting that Diddy allegedly orchestrated the deaths of multiple individuals who were close to exposing him years ago. This isn't your typical conspiracy theory. 50 Cent insists he has insider information and concrete evidence to support his claims. He is pushing for federal investigations to be reopened into these deaths, confident that he has evidence linking Diddy to these incidents. Clearly, 50 Cent is determined to take down Diddy and is not backing down. Rumors are circulating that Diddy is now evading the authorities as federal investigations loom large. Brace yourselves, because things are about to get chaotic. 50 Cent wasn't just talking when he announced he was going after Diddy. He's embarked on a mission to uncover a side of Diddy that has remained hidden until now. And it's quite shocking. 50 Cent has been unwavering in his efforts to expose and shame Diddy, armed this time with compelling evidence that has forced Diddy into a defensive position. When Cassie sued Diddy, 50 Cent hinted at a documentary, teasing, "Did he do it?" coming soon. Backed by the GLG, Green Light Gang, he was dead serious. Despite initial perceptions that he might be joking, he immediately began a deep dive into the situation, unearthing witnesses willing to speak out and provide hard evidence against Diddy. 50 Cent didn't hold back, and major networks quickly caught wind of the project, sparking a heated bidding war. Netflix ultimately secured the rights, reportedly paying a staggering sum. 50 Cent profited handsomely, and who can blame him? This isn't just any documentary. It's a goldmine of drama, intrigue, and revelations begging to be shared. Netflix recognized its potential from the start. 50 Cent declared, "We're making compelling television," confident in Netflix's decision to back his project. Yet, with more potential witnesses emerging, he hinted at the possibility of expanding the series. Since Cassie's revelations, 50 Cent hasn't let up on Diddy, publicly criticizing his actions and behaviors. Now, he seems determined to expose even darker truths about Diddy, potentially implicating him in serious offenses. While allegations against Diddy aren't new, 50 Cent's relentless pursuit of this matter underscores its gravity. He's named individuals like Kim Porter in his claims, adding weight to long-standing rumors. Reports suggest Diddy's alleged control extended beyond his relationship with Porter, influencing others close to him. Diddy finds himself in a precarious position, with 50 Cent poised to deliver a devastating blow. Ever since Cassie's public departure, 50 Cent has been relentlessly criticizing Diddy, mocking him as brother love, brother love, brother love, and accusing him of looking foolish. But 50 Cent is on a mission to not only further discredit Diddy, but possibly even land him in jail. Rumors suggest that 50 Cent's upcoming documentary will provide concrete evidence of Diddy's alleged involvement in harming others, and he's poised to reveal it all. Frankly, hearing allegations of Diddy targeting individuals shouldn't come as a shock, given long-standing rumors and insider claims. Cassie alleged that Diddy attempted to harm Kid Slay, while others, like Gian Dill and Jagger Wright, have implicated him in the deaths of Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls. There are even claims that Diddy orchestrated multiple incidents at Uptown Records. According to sources, Diddy has boasted about his ability to evade consequences, allegedly leveraging his influence over law enforcement and manipulating legal proceedings. Legal documents suggest Diddy's involvement in a pattern of violence and intimidation, including incidents like threatening and intimidating witnesses during the 1999 NYC nightclub shooting case. It appears Diddy may have dug himself into deeper trouble, and 50 Cent is determined to hold him accountable. Immediately, 50 Cent named Kim Porter, which may not surprise many given the circulating rumors. However, 50 Cent isn't limiting his allegations to just Porter. He's also implicating Shakir Stewart, who was reportedly involved with Porter after leaving Diddy. Sources familiar with Porter and Diddy's relationship have alleged Diddy's history of physical aggression towards Porter persisted even after their separation, driven by his desire for control.
One night, when they were at home at Kim's house on 110th Street, he wanted to, put his hands on her in the wrong way. And Kim took one of those corkscrews and ripped his wrist up and hit an artery. And when she did that, he had to rush over to St. Luke's Hospital.
Now, Diddy has made significant efforts to protect his public image, but scattered articles hint at instances where he allegedly became physical with Kim. One notable article dating back to 2005 reported that Diddy's girlfriend, Kim Porter, suffered a broken nose after a heated argument on Diddy's yacht in Sano Combs. In response, Diddy reportedly flew in a specialist plastic surgeon from Geneva to tend to Porter's injuries. Despite Porter claiming she injured herself by hitting her nose on a table, their relationship remained tumultuous, marked by periods of being on and off. During one of their breaks, Kim reportedly became involved with a man named Shakir Stewart, which didn't sit well with Diddy. An insider disclosed that Diddy, upon discovering this, reacted intensely. Allegedly, he located Shakir at a hotel and physically assaulted him without any security present. This incident painted a stark contrast to Diddy's public persona, often associated with glamour and style, revealing a darker side capable of violence. Just when it seemed the situation couldn't become more tumultuous, shocking news broke. Shakir was tragically found dead from gunshot wounds at his home. While authorities ruled his death self-inflicted, many within his inner circle found this explanation dubious. Suspicions quickly circulated, with many pointing fingers at Diddy, suggesting he might have played a role in sending a chilling message regarding relationships involving Kim Porter. Tragically, Shakir wasn't the only person close to Kim Porter, whose death sparked controversy and speculation. The circumstances surrounding Kim's close friend Erica Kennedy's death were peculiar, especially considering she passed away under suspicious circumstances shortly after writing a book loosely inspired by Diddy's life. A segment in 50 Cent's documentary delved into Erica's death, strongly implicating Diddy. Erica was well respected in the industry during the 2000s as a blogger, writer, and publicist for various fashion brands, including Tommy Hilfiger and Diddy's own fashion label, St. John. Not only was she a close friend of Kim Porter, but she also had a tight bond with Kimora Lee Simmons, both serving as bridesmaids at Kimora's wedding to Russell Simmons. Erica was even named godmother to Kimora's daughters. Despite her close ties to Kim Porter, Diddy reportedly displayed erratic behavior around Erica. She witnessed firsthand what many described as his troubling conduct. In 2004, Erica authored a best-selling book titled Bling, widely believed to have been inspired by Diddy. The book explored the music industry through the lens of a flamboyant hip-hop mogul who signs a young female artist to his label and exerts control over her life. This narrative echoed allegations made against Diddy regarding his relationship with Kim Porter and later with Cassie. Erica's comparisons in her book between fictional scenarios and real-life events involving Diddy drew ire from him and those close to him. According to insiders, Diddy vehemently opposed the book, feeling it portrayed him unfavorably. Erica's revelations didn't stop there. She hinted in interviews that she had more damaging information about Diddy, potentially for another book she was planning. She reportedly began work on this project in late 2011 or early 2012. However, in June 2012, she was tragically discovered deceased in her apartment under mysterious circumstances. Authorities refrained from disclosing the official cause of death, adding to the speculation surrounding her passing. The circumstances surrounding Erica Kennedy's death remain murky, casting a shadow over her outspoken criticisms and revelations about Diddy. The circumstances surrounding Erica's alleged self-elevation are perplexing, as the details don't quite add up. It's highly irregular for authorities not to disclose the cause of death, even for public figures. Typically, such information is made public, while other aspects of the case may remain confidential. The decision to withhold Erica's cause of death raised suspicions and prompted calls for an official investigation into her sudden passing. Many found it hard to believe that she would have taken such drastic action out of the blue. Following Erica's death, supposed insiders began to speak out, suggesting she had been battling depression for an extended period. One acquaintance mentioned, "I can't say for certain how Erica died, but I do know she struggled with depression, as have I." They recalled subtle signs of her struggles, like days spent indoors or periods of darkness in her apartment. Reflecting on their relationship, they likened their bond to that of war veterans, sharing a deep understanding of mental health challenges. Speculation continued among those close to Erica, discussing the possibility that a particularly difficult day may have triggered her actions. This scenario echoed themes explored in Beth Henley's play Crimes of the Heart, where a character's note mentions having a bad day before taking her life. Despite the uncertainties surrounding Erica's death, those who knew her recognized the burdens she carried, common among writers, African Americans, and women alike. She emphasized the importance of getting her branding right, expressing a wish that Erica, and perhaps even herself, had realized their intrinsic worth beyond any superficial branding. However, what struck her as peculiar was how this individual claimed not to know Erica well, but asserted she didn't need to know the details of her so-called friend's passing. One might expect a true friend to seek clarity about the circumstances surrounding a close friend's death. Moreover, she found it unsettling how confident this person was in asserting that Erica was deeply depressed to the extent of allegedly ending her own life. Contrastingly, both Kim Porter and Kimora Lee Simmons, who were genuinely close to Erica, described her as a vibrant presence who cherished her life. Despite public speculation and inquiries, the case eventually faded from the headlines, leaving Erica's fate shrouded in mystery to this day. In his documentary, 50 Cent presents compelling evidence suggesting Diddy's involvement in Erica's demise and subsequent efforts to cover it up, echoing similar allegations surrounding Kim Porter's mysterious passing. Notably, Kimora Lee Simmons, a witness to Diddy's alleged mistreatment of women, including physical aggression towards Kim Porter while she was pregnant, has publicly spoken out against him. Reports documented a tense altercation where Diddy threatened Kimora during a heated exchange. Kimora's outspokenness during Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy further exacerbated tensions, prompting her to make pointed remarks implying repercussions for one's actions. Her supportive gestures towards Kim Porter after the lawsuit settlement added fuel to the controversy, particularly when her house inexplicably caught fire shortly thereafter. Thankfully, she and her children emerged unscathed from the incident, thanks to the prompt and dedicated efforts of emergency responders, quick to point fingers at Diddy, accusing him of being behind the whole thing. According to an insider, Kimora allegedly felt the same way and is reportedly furious. She allegedly believed that he not only put her life at risk, but also that of her children. This explains why she had to step back from the drama for her safety and that of her kids. But getting this 50 Cent allegedly has even more dirt on Diddy, and this time he is claiming that Diddy allegedly unived Terrence Steen, who also wrote a book based on Diddy's life, somehow ended up passing away in a suspiciously similar circumstance to Erica Kennedy. He was also found deceased in his home when the police performed a wellness check after he didn't show up for work for several days. And like Erica, the cause of death was not revealed. The book Mogul is about a powerful star in hip-hop and the shady moves he made to achieve his superstar status. Status features several characters who line up with those in Diddy's life, like Pop, who is believed to allegedly be Andrew Harrell, the man who introduced Diddy to the industry. An excerpt from the book featured Pop saying all of them effed or sucked some D to get to the top, but a lot of them have and continue to do so. So trust me, there is always some new young, fresh, wide-open roughneck thug who is willing to do whatever it takes to get a record deal, a movie role, or some press even think that they are smarter than the next, and they will get by without having to deal with the gay brother. Like I said, we are everywhere, and in all aspects of this industry, 9 times out of 10, we know each other. It only takes a phone call, and we can bring you down or help keep you where you are. Another excerpt from the book showed how the mogul had a little something going on with Pops in exchange for fame. The book said he unbuckled my pants, and they dropped to my ankles. I was hard. It was fighting against the material of my boxers. This was it. I was being made an offer to end all my years of struggling and trying to make it in this business, an opportunity for my big break. It was time for me to eat and eat big. I wanted to hear my music on the radio, and the man sitting with his face sniffing at my crotch is willing to make it happen. For the first time I heard my own voice. The words found their way out of my belly into my throat and out of my lips now. This lines up with what Jaguar Rice said about Andre Harrell, allegedly as saying Diddy.
I honestly think he's just an extreme narcissist who loves power. He loves the ability to manipulate and control people. Why? Most likely because he was victimized by his mentor, who loved to control people.
And his mentor was
Andre Harrell.
Tell us how
who was
he
mentored by Clive Davis.
Oh God. And don't tell me that Andre Harrell got touched by Clive Davis too.
I'm telling you, I don't know what happened between Andre and Clive. What I do know is that Andre got passed over. Like, how do you go from being the president of Uptown and losing your entire company to your intern? Like, Puff started out as an intern.
What a whirlwind this has been. And given the messiness of it all, it's understandable why Kim Porter's family refused to accept that she passed away from pneumonia. Insights from multiple insiders corroborate this stance. According to a source, the family refrained from filing a wrongful death lawsuit, purportedly because they were contacted by the FBI. The source claimed that FBI officials had reached out to them, interviewing 3 family members and 6 friends who were instructed to maintain silence. In the midst of this, Cassie, Kim's ex, disclosed to her lawyers while filing a lawsuit against Diddy that she possessed information suggesting foul play in Kim's death and had evidence supporting the theory that Kim was murdered. Furthermore, allegations of a cover-up surrounding Kim's passing surfaced. An anonymous individual asserted that questions arose about the circumstances of her death, considering traces found on Kim's pillowcases and a faint trail leading to the bathroom floor. The insider added that Kim's final call was placed to 911 at 2:43 a.m., yet she was discovered deceased hours later. Around 11:00 a.m., Kamora Simmons' swift reaction to shade Diddy and subsequent retreat after her house mysteriously caught fire can be understood in this context, given her first-hand awareness of Diddy's capabilities. Meanwhile, 50 Cent purportedly possesses damning evidence, reportedly more severe than public perception, which will be revealed in the documentary. Allegedly, Diddy anticipates the gravity of the revelations, as evidenced by his recent clearing of his Instagram account. Rumors swirl that Diddy is now evading scrutiny as federal authorities renew their interest in light of the documentary's content. It's clear that Diddy is genuinely terrified if he thinks deleting his Instagram will erase evidence. However, such actions are unlikely to shield him from the storm brewing around the forthcoming documentary. This turn of events has sparked intense anticipation among fans, who are vocalizing a range of beliefs and accusations. Comments flooding social media suggest a deep-seated belief that Diddy's alleged misdeeds extend far beyond what has already come to light. There's a pervasive sentiment that Diddy's influence and alleged actions are more sinister than previously imagined. From purported involvement in Tupac's murder to explosive claims of violence and exploitation within his circle, the accusations paint a disturbing picture. Claims of blowing up Kid C's car, engaging in underage orgies, and exploiting artists underline a pattern of alleged misconduct that spans decades. The narrative grows more damning with assertions of physical altercations, such as the alleged incident where Cassie broke Kim Porter's nose on a yacht. Reports of financial exploitation and professional sabotage add to the litany of accusations, creating a portrait of unchecked power and ethical lapses. Even Michael Jackson's alleged desire to collaborate is ignored, which is cited as evidence of Diddy's perceived arrogance and disregard for others' aspirations. The prevailing sentiment is that Diddy's persona, often associated with success and charisma, masks a darker reality. The allegations suggest a man who has evaded accountability through wealth and influence, perpetuating harm while escaping consequence. Calls for justice reverberate strongly among those who feel that Diddy's alleged victims deserve closure, restitution, and healing. As anticipation for the documentary intensifies, so does public curiosity and expectation. The prospect of revelations that could further expose Diddy's alleged misdeeds fuels speculation and debate. Social media platforms have become virtual forums where supporters and skeptics alike voice their opinions, shaping public discourse around accountability and justice in the entertainment industry. The impending release of the documentary promises to add fuel to an already blazing fire of controversy. Speculation swirls about the content it may unveil, with implications that could potentially reshape public perception of Diddy and his legacy. Fans and critics eagerly await to see if the documentary will substantiate the allegations or provoke further scrutiny into Diddy's past and present actions. In conclusion, the unfolding saga surrounding Diddy underscores broader issues of power, accountability, and the complexities of fame. It serves as a stark reminder of the moral obligations and ethical boundaries that public figures must navigate and the consequences when these are allegedly breached. As the documentary prepares to shine a spotlight on Diddy's life and career, the world watches with bated breath to see what truths, if any, will emerge from the shadows.